What's up, y'all? It's your very big. This is me, Shauna J, and we back at it again with another interview. Okay, so please give a warm welcome for my boy, my fave, Moni. Yeah! And as you can see, we got a party going tonight. Okay. Friend, please introduce yourself.
This is the first drink.
Tuning into myself, Timotheos, you know what it is. Producer, engineer,
artist, the whole bit.
Everything.
You know.
So, yes, we cheer. Y'all cheer over there at home. Y'all cheer in the back because I love y'all. Shout out to my peoples back there. Breakfast with the Jetsons. Let's go. Big purse. So, look, we're going to start off with the questions. Y'all know, I'm going to dig deeper. I'm going to look into your past. I'm asking questions.
Okay.
And this is going to be that on that. So, first of all, I need to know, baby.
We need to know, dog.
Where are you from and what is your zodiac sign?
Okay, so I am from Virginia, and my zodiac sign is drum rolling.
Drum rolling!
We are the beginning. We are the first. You're number one, Aries.
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Give a clap for Aries people.
Yes, the start of the spring season.
Period. I mean, I'm a Taurus, so
Okay.
I can't be too mad at you.
I'm not even like, no, you're a Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my soul, I write so many songs about Taurus.
Look, a lot of people, we put an impact a lot of people's lives, so I'm just saying.
Y'all are
What are the Taurus?
And then
Very much
she's a
something.
Taurus. Whoever watching this, y'all know me. Y'all know I thought about a Taurus. You know, I'm just.
Me too. If anybody feel that
If
way.
you're gonna feel that way, I'm always gonna feel that way about
That's
Taurus.
them sources, but
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, I always end up dating Tauruses. Like dancers are Tauruses. You mean like everybody's Taurus. Like,
What is your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn, okay, Capricorn season, let's get it. So boom. Favorite color?
black.
Black. Yeah, I should already know that.
Basic as well.
Basic.
Yeah. If I had to pick a color on and put something on, it would be pink.
Period. Pink's my favorite color too.
Yeah,
So.
that would be pink.
Yeah.
So when you look on his page, guys, you're gonna see a lot of performances. I've been seeing it very booked and busy. What genre would you put yourself in? Because I see you're in R&B and pop and this and that. So what do you think?
Well, predominantly pop music. I have a strong passion for pop,
Mm.
and I always listened to pop my entire life. Grew up like listening to like Mariah, Gaga,
Yeah.
Britney, you know, the greats. And yeah, I love the energy of pop. But I will dabble in R&B, just because I grew up listening to R&B as well, so it's just natural.
And so, did you get into singing first, or like dancing / performing first?
Singing.
Or are you just a thespian?
I'm a songwriter. Well, I started writing songs.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm a thespian too, so I would know.
Well, I'm not a dancer. I was on a dance team
Mhm.
like when I was growing up for a church, but there was like we're gonna bring those days. I was hip hop dancing. I was really getting it. So
Mhm.
those are the rhythm coming. Yes. So you didn't know this already?
Hip hop for the Lord.
Yeah. Well, no.
I'm in it for the Lord.
No. Yeah. I'm gonna show videos later on. But I was really getting down. I did parades and all that stuff back in the day. But I started writing songs. I started like studying performance art. But I was just like, hold on, like. I need to be on somebody's stage at this point. So I like always knew like I need to be on the stage and just the vision, this is the path that I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
So I would say just the entertainer all over around. And who's going entertainer.
And I can agree with that because that's one of the accents I had down for you was entertainer. Because when you go to a show, guys, even just watching the videos, I can tell you have the crowd hype, you have their attention.
Yeah.
You know, like he don't say he says he's not a dancer, but it's very much choreography going up on stage, okay? And I very much appreciate that because a lot of people you could be good, but if you're not grabbing my attention, if you're not really wanting me to feel your music, then I'm just attached. You know, and one thing I hate is good performers, and you hear people talking in the background, so they can't really enjoy it because it's like they can't be able to engage with everybody.
No, exactly.
But you look like you engage everybody.
Yeah, that's important though. Like so, like people, it's like a connection. You know, you have to like, and if I answer, it's like I tell them, I'm gonna bring the energy.
Yeah.
And then they reciprocate it. Like it's like a exchange that happens. And so I'm looking at people in their faces. You know what I mean? I'm making eye contact, and I'm pointing because I want you to feel every word that I'm saying. I'm not talking and performing anything.
And are you getting nervous?
Yeah.
You ever get nervous before you go
Yes,
on
I
the
get
stage?
nervous, of course, yeah.
What do you do
It's
with
a
the
drama
nerves?
over the stage. You know what I mean? It's a drama. It is a drama.
Yeah.
It's a drama. It's like everybody's frantic. Like it was like
You're trying to keep it bottled up inside, but you also want to like scream at the same time.
I'm screaming. I'm not holding
It's
anything.
diva.
It's
I was giving diva.
It is diva, but it's good. It's
Yeah.
handled. It's structured.
It's there, yeah.
He's on it, and there's never, a lack of preparation
Yeah.
Mhm.
or anything like that. He's always to the T. But that kind of work ethic is really what I think sets him aside. Is
Yeah.
everything has to be on it in their place. It's show business.
Mhm.
He screams show business.
Right.
Okay, and I don't play up the show. You know?
Don't give him a show.
Exactly. When my face is on, I can't play about it.
What has been your favorite place to perform thus far? Either venue-wise or just audience-wise?
If I'm being honest, like right now, I think I'm really having a great time with Colors,
Mhm.
Club Colors. The fact that they hit me up to be the face of the club and like to be a be part of the community, and it's like a little secret. That was my first time performing, and the second time performing in front of a gay crowd,
Mm.
and so it was like very nerve-wracking because like we can be judged.
It's your own people.
Yeah, we were judgmental as well. You can't miss a beat. I'm telling everybody, y'all are not up to say.
We will start this whole thing over.
And I will start the whole thing over. I will tell the DJ, start over. You know what I mean? Like, let's go again. And then let's bring the energy up 10 more times. I'm not believing around here.
As you should. Because at the end of the day, it's a one-take break.
Exactly. And why are you not going to your one? Can you start there?
Let's get another claim. Yeah, another claim
Excuse
to
me.
that. Because, no,
me.
you do not mess up the show.
Mhm.
Period. Point period.
Yeah.
So, you perform, you write. What's the best song you feel like you've written to this day?
That's a really good one.
They're like my babies. I don't know.
I know. Pick your favorite child.
Literally, it's like, I don't want to show favoritism. No, I don't want to show favoritism, but I'm gonna have to. Look, if we're thinking about like overall emotion, feel, and substance, and relatability, and compatibility. Tonight, Just Wanna Love You is like one of my favorite
I'll
songs.
talk about 3 too. I think you're gonna see that one.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs, and I don't perform it often. It's very rare to perform that song. It's like my favorite song to actually perform, but I don't perform it.
What do you think that is? Is it more so one? Because
Look,
sometimes.
I'm in the clubs, dog. You know what I mean?
Right. They want hip hop.
So I brought you to a more intimate event.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
definitely.
something like
That's
that.
usually where I perform those.
Yeah, seats, people having dinner, and just kind of, like the seated vibe, kind of cafe.
Well, I'm gonna give a little cheers to Open All That Soul on Tuesdays. They got a live band, and if you want to do something R&B, soul, sing a little bit, that's the crowd you need to be around. So once you want to get a break from the clubs, darling, come cheers. And so yes, we're gonna go out. We're gonna have some fun, babes. Yes.
I see that dude.
Nobody's gonna like that. My jam in the background, but
Honestly,
that's my shit.
What do you think would be the good one? So Tonight Just Wanna Love You is more like sentimental. I feel like you have a lot of contenders because he's so focused on songwriting that I think it's really hard to compare because his emotion and experience is so prominent in there. And so I think like what would you I don't know what would be second. I just need to know. If it wasn't Tonight I Just Wanna Love You, what do you think it would be?
It would have to be like Playboy.
That's what I think.
Yeah, like the structure, the organization, the relatability. I mean, it screams like mainstream. Like anybody can relate to it. You can be gay, straight. You can relate to it. I mean, take out certain words and you got it. You know what I mean? Like yours.
On those two songs on the timeline, like where were they from? Like your earliest songs, like when are they more so on the nowish side, or were they old songs that you were written from back in the day?
There's something down. I write very much in the moment. If I'm feeling some type of way, like someone having me like fucked up, I just like to channel my energy there. So like Bitch, for example.
Yeah.
They had me fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, they really had me fucked
I
up.
can tell.
No, and I love they really had me fucked up. And so I said, hold on here. I walked in the studio. Timothy, let's tell the story. I walked in the studio and I'm venting and I'm going off and I'm like, I'm snapping. You know what I mean? And I said, hold on. Let's give me the headset. You know what I mean? Let's play the beat. And I was like, it was just going like that. And we just started writing and organizing, talking, and it was like the best. I said, okay, fuck it now. Great, they can say it.
The best kind of music is when you embrace what already is. And I think you can own it in a trendy way. A lot of people might feel like that for just this example, that they are a bitch, or people compare them to something, or just have any personality trait that they're like, yeah, this is who I am, but it isn't accepted by people, or it doesn't seem like people, or they're afraid to accept it. So it's just owning that and conquering any fear around your identity.
Yeah.
And just saying that this is who I am.
Right,
I'm gonna choose to own that, and I'm gonna, snap my fingers and tell you.
Right, because honestly, you get caught up, not to go off subject, are we off subject?
Oh no,
But like,
that's what we're here for.
For example, like people like to just label people things, and like it sticks to you. It hurts. You know what I mean? Things do hurt. If you call somebody a bitch, you know what I mean? It's like, damn. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, okay. So it's like, how can I make myself feel better about whatever like anybody has to say and keep going? Let me make a hit. You know what I mean? Let's do that. Let's make a mockery of it. Because if I'm a bitch, you know what I mean? What are you? Yeah, exactly. Can you just do you? And just like, okay, I don't think I say it like that.
So going back to what we was talking about before with straight audiences versus gay audiences, do you feel like you get more? I mean, I can pull both. It depends on the day. I'm just saying.
You come on, Mom. Look at you.
It depends on
It depends on the day. It depends on the day. And as you can see right now, for those of y'all who like have been around me, y'all probably like, and then some of y'all who know me, y'all probably like, oh, this is just her chilling. Like, this me needs to come out if I'm like super comfortable with you. And it's like, not everybody could be, they be weirded out. And it's weird, because it's like, I think I'm a female.
You can
so
feel
it's
it.
like, I just can rock your clothes better than you. That's not my fault. So, yeah, to be curious about it. But anywho, that was off topic. But let me go back to the audience question. Do you feel like you get more love when you're in a straighter crowd versus a gayer crowd? Or do you feel like it just depends on the crowd?
Yeah. Whenever people are free. I mean, honestly, if you're free, like, then you can enjoy the music.
Yeah.
It comes where it's like a culture shock to most people. It's like they're used to seeing something else, so then when they see this, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what's happening? What's going on? And that's the intent. I mean, the intent is for you to just watch and just be entertained and soak up everything. And then you know to go on with your life, feeling inspired. Or
some people take that personally though, like what you were saying before, when you say, oh, they say I'm a bitch, and then they're listening to it, it's like, damn, am I the bitch? Am I the drama? Like, is that really me? And they might take offense to it, but in all reality, like you said, when you go in the studio, you're just writing what you're going through in the moment. And I feel like you said, they're supposed to enjoy it for the moment and then walk away. Some people really take that seriously. Yeah, they really get upset by it. Like, they think you're calling them out in some type of way. And I've had people come to me and do stuff like that. It's just like, right, like, that's not for me to do. Like, I'm writing for me.
Yeah, I don't care enough about like anybody's opinion. I can't. I can't write a song and care about you. I mean, like, I care about you to a certain extent, but it's kind of like I cannot be the artist that I need to be and care about your opinion. It's not. There's no freedom there.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just say I don't give a fuck and like create respectfully and move on. You know what I mean? Let's move on with it.
So when you become like Cardi B or Nicki Minaj, and you got people looking to you like, my kids listen to your music, and you're still gonna have that same attitude? You feel like if the bag is involved, you might have to change.
Of course.
What you do.
I mean, the biggest artists are big because they didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And they're pushing boundaries. And so why stay in one place? Why be mediocre? You know what I mean? Like, okay, we're in Richmond, Virginia, but you can make Richmond, Virginia just a little bit more. You don't have to be mediocre. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be, I know we're in a Commonwealth city, but, you know, some mistakes can fall off. Don't stay stuck in a bubble. In a rut. And most people are stuck in a bubble in a rut, and so they can appreciate certain things.
Have you ever been in a bubble or a rut and you were able to pull yourself out of it and become better from it?
100%. I mean, all the time I'm in a bubble, I'm in a rut. You know what I mean? Like, I am really in a rut. I'm in a bubble.
You're really the last couple of months before you got your place.
Say it. No, I went through it. I really went through it.
Yeah,
I really went through it. And so most people don't get to see, like, my struggles. They see, like, the persona or whatever like that.
Instagram, social media, way you portray, but, you know, here I am at shows, but there's a lot of power that is behind the scenes that is endured every day that just allows us to be that person that we carry ourselves as when we're in these environments. But I mean, he struggled a lot and was able to overcome a lot of things around, having a stable place to stay.
Yeah,
And just transition in a lot of levels, and he's completely leveled up in a lot of different areas with his job and career, and the music career for sure has skyrocketed, and a lot of people are noticing. And it's just really awesome to see, just how tribulation can come, but to teach you and to generate such a caliber within yourself that you can then use that to transmit to other people.
Perfect. I mean, yes.
Preach.
It's good,
So going to what you guys were saying about people don't understand the blood, sweat, and tears that go behind the things you do. For example, I saw a 1-minute clip of you and your dancers rehearsing, but obviously, in reality, how long does it usually take rehearsal-wise for you guys? You guys got a show coming up.
Yes, perfect. I want to clap for my dancers.
Yeah, I peep y'all.
Just because I be busting down. You know what I mean? It's like, we are rehearsing 3 days a week, plus the day of, an hour before, plus stage rehearsals, plus we're constantly going back and forth with different things, changing things up. I'm sending them videos for them to do home practices. I mean, it's a lot that goes into the whole thing. And they just, yes, Moni, what you need, I'm like, oh, I'm so thankful. You know what I mean? Thank God we're so flexible. It's just I love it. And it's but we get there in the dance studio, and for the entire 2 hours, we just over and over, and I'm teaching the dances over and over and over. They learn 2 dances in 1 day, and we have to learn dances each week. You know what I mean? And so it's y'all are just, we're getting ready for Gay Pride.
Yes.
We got 2 Gay Prides coming up, and so it's just let's go, y'all. Pressure's on. You know what I mean? Let's get it. And so they love it.
And I love it. I love to see it, and I do the work. I really do, and I appreciate the work because, like I said before, not a lot of people actually put into their actual stage performance. And they think, I can just go up there and write my lyrics, and everybody.
And that's just not not taking anything from you.
Yes, that's fine. Not everybody.
I watched the Super Bowl. I mean, you should see it. Mary J. Blige was dipping. She was doing it, and she's already singing, but she could still dip it and do it. You know what I mean? They were. Who else was on the Super Bowl? I forgot.
50 Cent.
50. Sorry, it's just
Dr.
But listen, no, 50. They were dipping and they were doing it. They're getting into it, so y'all can too. Just give us a shot. Entertain us. That's all we really want. And it's kind of for example. If I go to a show, people call me out a little bit, my friends that know me, it's not intentional. I sometimes drift, away mentally, just because, I get kind of checked out in a way. And it's not to, the defense, the part where I'm watching, it's kind of you're good, but it's kind of you have to keep us. You know what I mean? And I'm happy I've been surrounded by artists like Dre Person and Jasmine Zoe and, Monet and all of them where we can, have personal conversations and critique each other and really be real. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that you did that with your performance. You need to change that next time. Let's be real about it. We come home for dinner, we have wine, dinner. I cook for them. And then we just being real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They need that.
Yeah, Dane, all of them. We keep it real around here.
Yeah. And that's what you need.
Literally.
A solid circle.
Look, it's about look.
Real.
It's intense, but it's one of those good intense.
It's a great intense. I would not choose any other lifestyle. Or I would not have chosen any other experiences.
And I honestly feel like that's a good thing to have people around you, because some people just be like, oh yeah, that was great. No, when that went well, they should have said something. And now you're going out there thinking, oh yeah, I can keep doing this because friend said she liked it. And you know what I'm saying? It's little things like that. People are actually going to keep it straight with you because they know that you actually care enough about your craft to take the constructive criticism.
Exactly. And it's all it is. We're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So just listen to people's feedback.
So, worst performance live, best performance live.
Worst performance.
I just feel like Moni's worst performance is still better than most people's regular performance.
Yeah, I can't.
Worst performance to you.
Yeah.
Worst out of the best.
Oh, okay. Worst story time then. Perfect. I remember I was booked on a bill. Oh my God.
It's all coming back.
It's all coming back to me now. Look, okay, I was booked on this bill, and we were promoting, and this happened 2 times. And the promoter actually refused to let me get on stage.
Wow.
Because he felt as though he booked me like a couple of weeks like forward before that time, and he felt as though he gave me enough exposure, and everybody was like, "Where's Moni? Where's Moni? Moni, on stage." And he's like, "I gave him enough last week," and it was like this whole fiasco, and I did not hit the stage. And other people were going on the stage that wasn't on the bill. I'm like, this is ghetto. This is not working. Like, you wasted my time, and I rehearsed. Like, literally, you wasted other time. And like, literally, my body, you didn't have been put through a lot. Rehearsing. And you didn't respect that as a promoter. You know what I mean? And, now he got what he got. And he is where he is.
Is that a straight,
He's straight.
or?
Yeah. It's a straight video. I mean, they're very malicious. And it's kind of like, you have to be strong and vigilant and like, really like, and confident. Yeah. And be like, you have to know you're the shit. You know what I mean? Like, to come into a straight community and like, do what you're doing. Yeah. You have to do it. You have to demand the room. And it's like, you're going to
get some backlash.
Right.
Get some
backlash.
What you mean?
Being as confident as you are in your craft, and being confident enough to even step into their space and even do that, because at the end of the day, you're taking away fans from other people.
And that's what it is. That's the battle. And this is like what I'm dealing with right now. It's kind of like they don't want like a gay black artist to be to compete with a a gay rap artist. It's kind of like that's just he's minority, but it's kind of like we all can. You know what I mean? Like we all can do it. Like
we can all collab on something great.
Exactly. Yeah. Not like being a bitch all the time, and so they will listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool.
Unfortunately,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like a playboy all the time, so they will listen to you. Just calm down. You know what I mean? It's like you will get played. Right. You know what I'm saying? So there's no competition. Like there's different lanes, and I'm in my own lane, so I just like people just stay in your own lane and just don't look at me. You know what I mean? Just it's okay what's happening over here. Yeah. It's okay what's happening over there with you. You know what I mean?
I feel like when people stop comparing themselves to others and actually try to be the best self they can be,
it's hard for them.
That's when all that competition and jealousy goes away, because when you see somebody, instead of you sitting there comparing, you're gonna be like, you know what, that was motivation for me to go even harder for myself. Like that's how I try to think of shit, because I have a problem with that, but that just comes with being confident in yourself and your own ability as an artist at the end of the day. So where do you see yourself in 5-10 years? So, look, I really enjoyed y'all.
Oh, y'all.
Yes, unfortunately, look, I feel like we can just keep talking all night.
Yeah.
And
part 2 coming.
We're gonna have to, part 2. And
with my interview. Moni comes in right here and we can talk.
So,
use your resources.
I enjoyed y'all so much. Please, listen to my boys' V-Day single, okay? Name on me. Yes, I peeped and I remembered. So yes, I'm gonna do that.
Then we been a drama, only because bitches just taking over. It's so much. It's like.
Well, listen to Thing on Me and then listen to Bitch afterwards. Okay?
Yeah, it's like.
Listen to Bitch today after Valentine's Day.
Do it tomorrow then. Listen to Bitch today and then Thing on Me tomorrow.
Oh my God, that's horrible, Ryan. I forgot all about Thing on Me. I said I'm gonna put it on the shelf for a moment. That's so funny. Thank you.
I told you I'll be digging, I'll be watching, I'll be looking, I peep, everything. So thank y'all for coming on the show. I really appreciate it, y'all. We're definitely gonna have to hang out, and you're gonna have to come back on the show. I'm gonna have to interview after you do your prize and ask y'all that experience.
Summertime. We'll do a follow-up.
It would be
definitely need a follow-up.
Oh, you got the story.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm ready for the drama. It's gonna be a
period. We'll have more fun interviews next time, guys. So appreciate them. Appreciate Breakfast with the Jetsons back there. My partners in crime. And make sure y'all look out for this. It's gonna be on the Breakfast with the Jetsons Instagram page for the video, the audio, and on Spotify and YouTube. Obviously, you can watch it on Poetry and Politics Live for now, but make sure y'all pop out and watch that when that drops. So thank you again, Moni. Please follow him on